Hello, Colonel fans, and welcome to another edition of the Kickin' It with the Colonels podcast. I'm Wes Chandler. It's so great to have you with us wherever and however you have us tuned in. We want to thank you for joining us. You can listen on Apple Podcasts, watch us on YouTube, or via EKUsports.com. Today we are kicking it with EKU softball, and we have the Killer Bees, Lou Bowers and V. Barron, Jeanay Riley, and we also have Madison Scott as well with us today. Ladies, thanks for joining us. We're going to talk a lot of different subjects with you all, and first of all, I want to say thank you all for joining us.
Of course.
Thank you for having us.
EKU softball has nearly doubled their win total from where it was a year ago. What are some areas where you all can pinpoint where you have been able to take that next step this year? Anybody that wants to start off can go for it.
I think we've changed a lot from last year, just putting in like extra work, especially on our off days. Like I feel like everyone on the team is in here on our off days, so I feel like that really helps as well. But yeah, that's what I think. A
little bit different for you, Madison, because you weren't here. But what has been the best thing about this year for you?
Probably the girls. Like, we are all so close, like, especially compared to my year last year. Like, we were really tight last year, but we did have our rough patches. And I feel like this year has been a big step because this is my dream. Like, being a D1 athlete, doing all this over here, and just being as close as we are is made it help. Like, we can, like, V tells me all the time, like, come on, get your head up. Like,
that leadership.
Yep.
I was going to say the community and the trust. Like, we built trust so much compared to last year in communication.
Right.
Being able to talk to each other.
I think when we first got here, everybody was kind of on the same page, and if not, like, we squashed it and we talked about it. And we talk about family a lot, and I think that really has been a common thing around here, at least this season. So that's been really nice.
Now, you all four play a big role on your team's success. What are some things you have done to elevate each one of your all's individual games as the season has progressed?
I feel like for me, it's been my mental game, really. Like, at the start of the year, I was not mentally here. Like, I was down on myself. I wasn't believing in myself, didn't have the confidence. So, like, really getting my mind right has helped a lot.
It's a big part of it. Yeah.
I agree with that. But on top of that, I think changing my mindset as in wanting to be the one to get the job done, or like knowing that we have each other's backs, but also wanting to take it and be the one to make a big play. Have a good at bat. But I think that's changed my game a whole lot.
I think for me, it's been my being free to be who I am on the field. My personality shows a lot. At least for me, like, regardless of how the game goes, we're up, we're down, like, I haven't changed myself. So that's really helped me with my mechanics and all that. But
the more loose you play, the better you play, right?
Right, I could not be quiet or focused. Like, not focused, but I mean, like, I can't be quiet.
Too focused.
Right.
Or else I think too much, but I have to be talking or loud or laughing, smiling. So,
Mine was kind of just knowing I don't have another year, so every at bat I have could be like my last
now
one.
Or never.
Or, I don't really have next year to do anything, so I had to get it done this year.
Right.
And I knew that I would be my only job is to hit, so I got to hit. I got to hit, so.
So what do you do when you're, like, in there? You're the DP. What do you like? Do you, like, kick back? Do you eat sunflower seeds? What do you do in there?
I chill with
Do you watch a movie?
I chill with the coaches. I chart. We laugh a little bit. Sometimes coach will look at me and be like, Lou, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. I'm over here charting. But it's fun. I get to hang out with the coaches, so, yeah.
You ought to should put, like, how baseball players, they usually put, like, sunflower seeds on everybody's hat. With the visor, you can't really do that, but you ought to pull some pranks on some people.
I'm going to take Coach's Diet Coke. That's what I'm going to
She's going to get mad.
Now, you all are from surrounding states. What did you know about Eastern Kentucky and the surrounding countries? What did you know about Eastern Kentucky coming in before being recruited here?
Absolutely nothing. Honestly, I'm not even the furthest one at this table from home, but I still didn't have a clue where Kentucky was. I'm not even going to lie.
Couldn't point to it on a map.
Nope.
Yeah, I they reached out to me first. I had no clue
Same.
who they were, but my coaches were like, Eastern Kentucky,
Yep.
they want to come watch you play. So I was like, all right, cool.
All right.
And yeah, I didn't even look at the school before I committed.
Really?
My first time walking the campus and seeing the school was my official visit. So
Incredible.
I was just like, I'm shooting my shot, and I ended up loving it. Yeah, swish.
Took a bold move there.
Yeah,
That move, Cotton.
Yep.
Hope it pays
but
off.
it was the best decision.
No, I was gonna say mine's the complete opposite.
Right. Yeah. You're from
Louisville.
fairly close from Louisville.
Yeah, I'm from Louisville, and I grew up coming to camp like 6 years old. Like, so some of the people coming back know me from when I was
Mm-hmm.
a baby. I was a little kid, and my mom played here. My parents
Right.
graduated from EKU, so
You knew a
I've been
little bit
around.
more.
Yeah, I've been
You knew about
around.
the tradition. So what does it mean because you know about the tradition here, all the winning that's happened here for over 3+ decades? What does it mean for you especially to put on that EKU uniform?
it's fun, just because you get to carry it out, and I think it's fun when girls from far away, like she's from out the country, and
Yeah.
I can just show them around and be able to tell them about the history or what we do here. It's fun though.
Now, Madison and V, for you, what was your biggest challenge moving so far away from a place you knew nothing about? Now it's basically your home here.
Yeah. So my first school was Odessa, Texas.
Right.
So I was on the border of Texas near New Mexico. And the biggest thing for me was driving on the other side of the road. What?
A little bit different.
I was like, I was getting in the driver's side, and then my teammates were like, you got to get on that side, girl. You ain't driving. I don't trust you.
Wrong way is never good.
Yeah, so
I don't
that's
know if I
probably
would
the
trust
biggest
Maddie
thing.
driving either.
Hey, I'm a good driver now.
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect, right?
Exactly.
I think the hardest thing coming out here was my family, because I've traveled for travel ball, like going to Florida, Colorado, all that, but like actually living out here and like not just getting to go back on the weekends to
Right.
go home to see my family, that was really tough. But I've built a family over here. Like I've built a whole nother life. Like yeah, I have my life in California, but I've have this community here, and I've gotten to know people a lot more and build relationships. So it's my second
Yeah.
home.
Right.
I'll back me up on that as well. Like, it's hard, like walking back to the bus after a game away, or like even here, and you just see everyone's families like to the
Right.
sides, and you're just walking straight through the middle. You're
Just by myself here. Don't mind me.
like trying not to cry. But yeah.
So for each one of you, when did you all realize that you could play at this level?
I was young.
Yeah.
Young.
Yeah, I was young.
Was there ever like a defining moment or a defining game that you maybe had a big game somewhere and you thought, okay, maybe I can play at the Division I level?
No, I feel like mine was just more my mindset.
Mindset? Okay.
And just my work ethic. Like, I just wanted to be the best person on every team I ever
Like
played
I
on.
I
whatever
expected
sport it
nothing
was.
less of myself. Like
Mhm.
I didn't even consider like other options other than
Yeah,
D1.
like, this
Like
has
this
to
was
work.
Right.
This
the
has to
end
work.
goal. Like it's gonna
Yeah.
work. Like I'm going to find a way to get to D1.
That's the
Yeah.
same with me.
Yeah, same.
But
I
probably my freshman year at Odessa was probably the pinpoint, even though it was COVID year and it got taken away, but that I felt like if we had the whole season, I would have balled out. Like, I
You
was
should have
just
seen us when
so
COVID hit.
COVID.
Man,
Us
we was
22 and 2.
22 and 2.
No, that was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yep.
I feel like everyone was like that. Everyone was balling out, and then
We-
just COVID came in and said,
We was on
"See
a
ya
20-game
later."
winning streak. 20 games.
COVID ruins everything,
Yeah.
man. I tell you. So to play a college sport, it takes a special type of talent. You all know that. You've been around to know that. And I always say it's the 1% of the 1%. You're the cream of the crop to be able to do what you love, play the game that you love. Take me into the life, if you all can, for a typical college Division I student athlete.
Ooh.
Like a day-to-day.
Like,
Yeah.
Like a schedule, like the day.
Yeah,
Schedule,
like
like our
what?
schedule.
Well, wake up. I'm sure you got workouts, study
So-
hall, all that.
Wake up at 6:15.
Yeah.
Go to lift at 7.
Mine's a little different than theirs.
Yeah.
Because I don't really have class now.
I mean, we could say
Right.
it like
But-
if we're in season. So like
Yeah.
Right, in season.
We get back. We'll be in a away game. We might not get back till maybe 11, 12, and we got to unpack the bus. And then we get to go back to our room, shower, whatever. Then we got an off day. Sometimes there's an off day on that Monday, but if not, Tuesday, we waking up at 6 a.m. I'm getting picked up at 6:30. Picked up from the door at 6:30. Lift at 7. Get done at like 7:40.
Got rehab.
7:50. Some girls have rehab. Other girls might have to rush to class.
Yeah, I got class at 9, then class at
Then you got
12:20.
hitting,
Breakfast. Hitting.
Individuals.
bullpen.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah. Bullpens.
Everything that you would do before 2:30 practice time. So individuals, class, rehab, sleep, get a little
Yeah.
nap
If you
in.
get
A little bit
Yeah,
in there,
yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. I had a 10-minute nap.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we always practice 2:30 to, depends on the day.
Yeah.
It's scheduled 5, but
Yeah.
sometimes it might get out a little
And then
bit
sometimes
earlier.
recovery. Like
Right.
today we have recovery,
5:30.
but for
And
like
then
an hour.
even when you all are on the road, I'm sure you bring your computer, you work
Oh, yeah.
online,
Yeah.
work on classes.
Some of us have study hall too.
Right.
During the week, so we got to get study hall hours in. So
Yeah.
And we do recovery on the road too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a different location.
Yeah.
You make shift of a room anywhere you can.
Yeah.
Yep.
and on top of all that, you got life.
Right.
So
A small part in there.
Yeah.
So fans see you all play on the diamond. What's something that people may not know about you that you want fans to out there know about you?
Ooh.
Something interesting. Like mine is I can't ride a bicycle.
oh,
I can't go from the end of
I
this
was like-
table here from and without falling off. A true story.
That's
I
good.
I love hot girl walks. I go on a hot girl walk every
Okay,
day.
now elaborate
What-
what a
you're
hot
gonna
A
have to
hot girl
explain
walks.
that.
It's really just a walk I go on for my mental health. So
Okay.
sometimes I listen to a podcast. Sometimes I listen to worship music. Like yesterday, I didn't even listen to anything at all. But you gotta have Starbucks.
So fans can listen to Kicking It with the Colonels
Yeah,
and go on
they
a
can
hot
listen
girl
to
walk.
us and go on your hot girl walk
Okay.
and be ready for summer.
Okay.
But don't forget the Starbucks.
But don't forget the Starbucks.
Starbucks.
That's
First
that's a
stop.
big part.
Free advertising.
Like if you the NIL, you just
Probably for me is I can sleep anywhere.
that's a
I
true
can-
statement.
Yeah.
You can.
I can sleep in the car. If it's like 2 Starbucks, I can sleep in the car. I can sleep on the plane. I can sleep in the bus. I can sleep on the floor. I can sleep in the locker room
With the lights on.
with the lights on, with music blaring. I can
Are you the
sleep-
first one out on the bus? Usually.
I don't really know.
I feel like there's
Maybe.
Jazz and Janae.
Yeah.
Maybe knocked out on the bus.
Anywhere. Getting to the
Yeah.
interstate, they're already out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sleep a lot. too.
Jeanay.
But I say mine is that I think I'm funny. I don't know what y'all I think I'm
no,
hilarious.
Jeanay a kid.
You are
though.
a little
Yeah,
kid.
I'm really a kid at heart,
Yeah.
honestly. And when I'm on the field, I be straight faced a lot of the time, just mellow. But
She's
Yeah,
goofy.
see, me and
I'm
Jeanay are
really-
opposites on the field.
Yeah,
like
you look at
she's
me.
serious and like calm. Like I cannot. I
Yeah.
cannot. I'm loud.
Rihanna's unhinged on the
Obnoxious.
field.
so
Yeah.
I'm V off the field and I'm V acts on the field.
Yeah.
And she acts like that
But she
off
acts
the
like
field.
that both ways.
Yeah. I want people to know that if I didn't play softball, I would be a performer.
A
I would be on
performer.
a
I-
stage
Yeah,
somewhere.
I could
I second
100%
that.
see that.
Like a comedian or like
No,
like
like-
anything.
Like anything.
Like
Entertainment.
singing,
Okay.
dancing, whatever you want me
You
to
All
give
the
her a
above?
spotlight, she
Yeah.
gonna take it.
Like a stage.
Every time.
just book it whatever
right,
you want.
Right,
All
right.
right.
I could do whatever you want me to do. But yeah, I definitely, if it wasn't softball, I would definitely be on a
You'd
stage
be like-
somewhere.
You're very arty too. Artsy.
Oh yeah, I do
Oh,
art
yeah,
too.
Yeah, you're an
I
artist.
yeah. I haven't. I mean, we're in season. It's kind of. I've had
Can't do
time
much
to.
artwork in season.
But yeah, I do art. I wanted a minor in art here when I got here, but the
Free
classes
plug.
just kind of
I'm like, hey, she got an Instagram.
I
Go
was gonna
follow
say
it.
free
Yeah,
plug.
there
Free
you go.
promo.
yeah. Low Picasso V _ Low Picasso V.
There you go. Check it out. And buy some paintings, right?
Yes, yes. I paint over break, so
With NIL, you can do that now, right?
Ooh.
hey now.
Hey, there you go.
Thank you.
little tip there. So we've talked about this a little bit. You all talked about it. Softball is a very mental game. The best hitters in the world fail 7 out of 10 times. How are you all able to stay so calm, I guess, for lack of a better word, when the streaks are not going as well right now for you all?
I don't know if you see me. I'm not calm. I don't stay calm.
She walks in, she's like,
Yeah, I'm like the angry dude from Inside Out.
And then being a DP doesn't make it any better, I
Yeah.
imagine, because you can't get out there in the field.
Then you really just gotta let it go.
Yeah.
By the t-
But
I'm
more
honest to
times
be-
than not, how are you able to, fight through the struggles when you maybe hit a ball square and it's a line drive right at somebody?
Really, I go to I walk to the bullpen sometimes. Sometimes it'll just take me, throwing with my throwing partner in the outfield. Most of the time, I'm really just trying to gather myself where I go sit by the coaches because if I'm not together, they're going to tell me to get together. So, and then, me and Maddie are accountability partners. So, she'll look at me and I'll just be like, all right, bro, I know I got to calm down. The whole team will look at me and be like, Lou, you're up here. Bring it down here.
I honestly, I just think this isn't going to be, well, I can't say that. Well, at least for me, I'm talking about me personally. This isn't the first time I've struck out, or isn't
And
the
it
first
won't
time
be
I've
the
ground
last.
out.
Right.
I've probably struck out in the fall, and do I remember it right now? No. It's going to happen, and I know, you watch softball on TV, and you watch the MLB, I saw guys strike out all the time.
And they're getting paid millions.
Right.
We're getting paid
Exactly.
millions
To strike out.
Yeah.
So I just I take it with a grain of salt, and I'm just well, next at bat.
Yeah.
So I mean,
She's gonna throw it again.
It helps a lot to cheer for other people too.
Right.
I know that's one thing that helps
Right.
me. If I strike out or something, I know whoever's behind me, I gotta cheer for them. So that really helps me as well.
I'll be wanting to get back. For real. I'll be wanting to, if I strike out, I'm like, I got it next time for real. I just think about the next at bat.
Are you only in the field okay, next at bat I'm going to do this?
Plotting on her. We
Yeah, I'm
plotting on her.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
she's not gonna be ready for my next at bat.
whoever this girl is,
we're gonna be the one to put her
Not
in the
safe.
bullpen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna go through the bullpen. Definitely.
Yeah, for me, it's looking at Lou, and she'll just give me the look. I'm like,
Looking at
A
Maddie.
little side eye there?
yeah, just a little,
I gotta grab Maddie. I just grab Maddie. I'm like, you're fine.
yeah, pretty much.
So what skill set have you all worked on the most since you first stepped foot here on EKU's campus? Whether it's hitting, base running, fielding, what kind of?
I would say I came in playing infield and pitching,
Right.
Now I play left field. So I think I've developed my defense to where when you ask me to do something, Coach, I got you. I think that's been the biggest thing, just working in the outfield, trying to figure it out. And, V's helped me a lot with that because she had to do the same thing, really.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, I think it's just being flexible and coachable because I also play outfield and infield, first base. When I came here, I was not a first baseman. I played third, but then they were like, you're gonna try first base or you're gonna try right field, whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. I want to play, so I'm gonna get on the field wherever they tell me to go. Yes, ma'am.
Right. Jeanay, you were a pitcher, right? At DuPont Manual. Could you strike out any of these girls?
No.
Yes. No, at least one time, 1 out of 10 bats.
1 out of 10.
I got you one time for sure.
Did any of you all ever pitch?
Yeah, I was a pitcher.
Were you really?
Yeah.
Okay, give us a scouting report on you as a pitcher.
I threw fastball, changeup, screw, rise, drop.
Which one was the best? Which one
What was your
Um,
go-to?
Yeah, your
My
scouting
go-to?
report.
Was my right now if I pitched
Maddie, what was
no
You know what?
no probably my screw. Yeah, that was
Jam 'em up.
dirty.
She said dirty.
They let me pitch my senior night in high school. I don't know why they did that. I walked 2 batters. I hit the third one, and the fourth one hit a triple off.
And then the hook came.
Yeah, and then I got the boot. It was fun though.
That's fun.
I never pitched. Actually, no, I pitched. First travel ball tryout I went to, I was a pitcher. That's all I played. And they were like, we were trying out. All the pitchers were lined up. They come to me. They're like, so what pitches do you have? I'm straight from rec ball. And I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, what kind of pitches do you have? I'm like,
Yeah,
I just throw the ball.
Just right. Yeah.
First
I
ball,
see
they're like,
sign, I
okay,
hit
let's
it.
watch you. Woo. Right over the catcher. And they were like, you're going to go to third base.
At that point, is the catcher just like, okay, just walk to the
That's
backstop?
when you look at it. That's when you just go like this.
Yeah.
Say you
I ain't
got
getting
that
that one.
picture.
So when you all go back home for during the off season and get a chance to maybe Jeanay for you some weekends you can go back home. Is there anything from Richmond you wish you had back home?
Brady's.
Brady's.
Don Seniors.
Cookout.
Okay.
Cookout.
Ooh.
Cookout.
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 The
Yeah.
facility.
Ooh, Purdy.
Taco Bell.
The facility.
No, the facility.
There's
Because
no,
I go to
there's
some.
no Taco Bells in Australia.
No,
What?
We don't got Taco Bell.
What y'all
we
eat
don't
there?
got Brady's. We don't got Cookout.
You have Wendy's though.
That's unfortunate.
No,
Y'all got
that's
Chick-fil-A?
different. Wendy's is different. Wendy's is ice cream and hot dogs. Chick-fil-A,
You
no.
got
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Wow.
What?
What fast food do
Case.
y'all have?
Case.
Case. 5-star case.
No, okay, no. Let me tell y'all, Case's
Corn dog case?
breakfast is top tier. Top tier Case.
Their cereal?
Yeah.
Biscuits
Yeah.
and gravy.
Man, y'all making me hungry. So vice versa now. When you go back home, what is it you wish you could bring to Richmond?
The beach.
Hot,
Jack in the Box.
hot wings.
The beach.
Richmond got no good wings.
Not not the same.
I don't even be going
Really?
to the beach that much, even though I'm from California and beaches. I don't even go to the beach that much out there, but Jack in the Box, Wiener Schnitzel. Y'all ever heard of that?
No, girl.
Wiener Schnitzel.
It's
a
a
hot
German
dog.
German place, right?
It's like a hot dog place. Like they
Yeah.
have corn
Oh,
dogs, hot
oh.
dogs,
Yeah.
got chili cheese
Chicken
dogs.
schnitzel.
Okay.
Why everything got
explain.
schnitzel at the end? I don't think we have that in Georgia.
Maybe we just need to add that to our menu here.
Yeah. So you know, like your chicken palms,
Mm-hmm.
like yeah.
So like Fazoli's?
No.
Well, no. You know the chicken on top of the spaghetti that you have, and it's like chicken. Yeah, it's
Like
just a bigger
Alfredo?
No,
No.
like the bolognese, like bolognese.
Must be an Australia thing.
Isn't bolognese on like eggs and stuff? For y'all know what I'm talking
All
about?
right. I wish
I'm
I
out.
could bring my
Next
dog.
question.
I was just about to say, I wish
Yeah,
I could bring my family, like
Yeah.
wherever I went, like they could just stay here while I'm here, and then when we have to go back, we can go back.
Yeah,
My
that's-
dog, though.
Yeah.
Ooh, my dog.
Shout out Kobita.
My dog was a Richmond street dog. He needs to return home.
No,
they got him in
actually-
Georgia. locked up.
actually.
Like actually, we found him on the streets of Richmond.
No kidding.
Yeah.
His name is Chunky. He's a certified Richmondite.
Wow. All right.
Chunky.
There we go. Go Chunky. All right. So, how much time goes into a preparation for your walk-up song? And what is your walk-up
Bro,
song?
It takes like a month.
I've been plotting
A
on
month?
mine.
No, I promise you. I low-key started thinking about mine
The year
for next
before.
year. This year. Like, I'm already
And you
thinking
can't
about what
have the
it's gonna
same one, right?
No.
No, I keep a list in my phone, so like
Okay.
throughout the year, I just add it to the list.
Mm-hmm.
And if
Yeah.
like if you're slugging or struggling, do you say, "All right, enough of that one. We got to go to the
think-
next one."
Oh, no.
I use my walk-up song to the fullest.
Yeah,
Right.
I write it
when
till
I
it
go
dies.
to the box, I purposely wait for them to call my name and play my song
Yeah.
because every time I go up to that, I sing my
Sing
song,
it.
at least a little part of it before I get into the box.
Yeah.
Like that's my
Yeah.
ritual. So walk-up song is very
Same.
important.
So that's a key part.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm kind of ready to change mine. For
I
this
like-
season.
I like
wipe
mine.
it down. Like,
I like yours. I like
What's
yours.
yours?
Wipe it down.
Wipe it
Oh.
down.
Like when you go on the road, do you find yourself like singing it to yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
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 That's what
I
you
like
could do.
V's. I be
Yeah.
singing
She
V's.
vibes
She's
to
singing
hers.
V's
What is it?
out.
Let me blow your mind by Eve.
Okay.
Yeah. I like my second one, but we don't ever really get to hear it because I feel like we've just been playing a lot of midweeks here. We've been home for a while and had 2 game series, so I haven't got to hear my second one a lot.
I don't think you guys would understand mine.
I can't remember mine.
I don't think you would understand mine either. Young Thug talk too fast. Free thug.
So when the off season comes and you get more spare time, what are some things you all like to do?
Sleep.
Sleep, catch up on some Z's.
Yeah.
Well, not. Oh, I like to shop. I like to
Oh.
shop.
Are you a big spender?
I'm,
This girl
Give
will
me
be in
that.
Lexington.
Yeah.
I'm a shopper. Me and my mama both.
Yeah.
When she's here on the weekends, we got an off day. I guarantee we're shopping.
Credit cards are a dangerous
Get your
thing.
nails done.
Get my nails on. My nails
Yeah.
are always done.
I'm a real,
Little
I'm
crusty right now.
really family oriented, and because I don't get to see my family that much,
Right.
I am home all the time. I do everything with my family. So if I want to go do something, I'm asking my sisters, my mom, stepdad, but definitely just chilling at home with my family.
Yeah, I like to
Tryna-
relax.
Yeah.
Just laying in
I
bed.
can't be chilling.
Self-care. Do my hair or
Yeah.
like the nails.
Yeah.
My girly thing.
I like reading when I'm at home. I read a lot. I started dabbling in the books.
Okay.
Dabbling, just
Dabbling in the
Dabbling.
books. Just a little
Here
dabble.
and there.
Lauren and Bella and Maggie go crazy
Yeah.
with it, so I'm just not there yet.
Now does that mean like a chapter a week, or is that like?
No. Like Maggie, we sat at the airport. What was it, last week?
yeah.
She started a book before we
Yeah.
got on our flight and ended it before we boarded.
What?
Like she
Wow.
finished the whole book before we even got on our flight.
Wow.
It was
Oh, wow.
insane.
Man, can't do that.
I
I'll
can't
s-
do that.
Not me.
If I've read an
not
entire book,
I read
That's
on,
when I
my
do my
life.
art, though.
I read on Instagram.
I'd read a book.
a little online reading.
I read on Twitter.
Yeah.
Hashtag reading. So,
Scholar.
Colonel Scholar. Colonel Scholar.
I am one of those.
Oh,
there you go.
Don't get it.
There you go. Any TV shows you're watching right now? Movies? What's on the Netflix right now? Or
I watched Snowfall.
Snowfall?
Season 6 just ended this week, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good
Watch
show.
it.
Snowfall.
I'm watching Outer Banks.
Outer
Adult
Banks.
Swim.
I've heard that one's really good.
Yeah.
It's so good. I was a hater for so long, and I finally gave in, and now I'm hooked.
Yeah.
Queen of the
Outer
South.
Banks is good. Queen of the South.
Queen of the South. Yeah.
I'm watching the 100.
Watch at your own
Y'all seen
risk.
Yeah.
Y'all seen Schitt's Creek?
Hmm?
Y'all seen Schitt's Creek? Oh, you gotta watch that one. That was a good
Watch
one.
a couple episodes of
That was
those.
funny.
It's really good.
It's
yeah,
so good.
It's funny.
It's a good one.
So, in order for this team, one of the goals of this team is to make the ASUN tournament, right? What does Eastern Kentucky need to do to be one of those teams that makes the ASUN tournament? Here, as we're now in the second half of the conference season,
Keep winning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
number
big,
one.
right?
But I think
But what do you need to do to be able to keep winning those games?
we always say lock in,
There we go.
but we really need to lock in, like dial in on the little things and focus every pitch.
I
every
also
at-bat.
think that our personalities need to show a little more.
Right.
Play a little more free and loose. Like, we've been playing this for how many years? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
forever. Like, some of this stuff is just muscle memory. So I feel like we need to get loose but stay locked in as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
take everything personal.
Yeah, everything personal and one game at a time.
Like
Yeah.
that. But
Um,
I just wanted to do better than what I did the previous 2 years. Because I feel like I had a lot more to show. And I feel like I'm doing that right now. But I know I can do better too. So just keep playing to a high level that I know, like, I personally know I can play to. So.
I think me personally, I think I've been doing a good job of that. But
Yeah, I didn't really have any the like nay, but I feel like now it's probably to get on base so then these guys can bring me in.
Right.
Like having
You've been doing that, dude.
yeah.
Yes, you have been swinging it really well. What are and some of y'all may have already started to think about this. What are some goals you all want to do after your college career is over?
I told them I want to be a runner.
Okay.
I want to runner. I want to be a runner, but with these knees, I don't know. Okay, coach. I'm trying to keep up with the coaches next year at some point. That's about it.
I want to help younger athletes. Like, because I know how much that meant to me. Just having, I want to be that for little girls and just be that person.
A lot of those little
Like
girls look
coaching.
up to
Yeah, like
college
the girls
athletes.
that come to the games and they're
Yeah.
like, Jeanay. No, like those are my little kids, girl. But yeah, I just want to inspire other people, other girls.
mine was
Wonderful.
following in my dad's footsteps and making the Olympic team.
Mhm.
So that's what I'm working towards right now.
That's so cool.
Yeah, very cool. So, and you actually leaded me to my next question. Was there a player that you tried to emulate your game as you see them out on the field? Maybe it's even like your mental side. Is there anybody that you all tried to, hey, I want to be like this, playing the field or as a person?
I grew up really liking Chipper Jones.
Hey, Braves fan right here.
I just liked how he played. Like, I don't know everything about him. He was always somebody like I just locked in on. So he's always been one of my favorites. Now it's kind of, I don't really have a softball player, but I like Freddie Freeman. I like his swing, how he thinks about batting and stuff.
Georgia boys.
Oh yeah, big Atlanta girl, big Atlanta.
Yeah, mine was my dad for sure. He played similar positions to what I do. And then right now, probably Trey Turner.
Okay.
I like him too.
Yeah.
Can you
He's
slide as good as
smooth.
him?
He's
Oh no, last
Like
week.
his slides are like unbelievable.
Are just
No.
Silky smooth.
Not as smooth as that.
But you're getting on base like
Yeah.
him, right?
Yeah.
And you're almost as quick as him.
Thank you. Oh my God.
you're good, dude.
I don't really have a baseball softball player, but Kobe Bryant, I looked up to him so much. Like, I would read the books, I would watch his videos, just his mindset and how detail oriented he was about basketball, and just he wanted to be the best from the jump. Like, from day one, he wanted to be the best, and he wanted to prove that he was the best. I just looked up to that so
Right.
much.
That Mamba mentality.
I got that on my cleats. in the locker room.
Do you really? Nice. V?
I feel like as my whole softball career began and up until now, I feel like I've taken like different situations and like different people and relationships, and I've kind of like grabbed onto that to like shape me into who I am. So like I have like coaches from high school, or like teammates from travel ball, or just my parents, or even like girls, like some of the alumni that are here, like I look up to a lot. But yeah, I don't really have a specific person. It's just more like the relationships and the situations that I learned things from them.
Right.
So
Well said. Well, girls, thank you so much for joining us. I've had a lot of fun. This has been a blast. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
This was fun.
That's-
Yeah, it was fun.
V. Barron, Jeanay Riley, Madison Scott, Lou Bowers joining us here on the podcast. Fans, you can catch EKU softball. They've got one more final series, May 5th and 6th against Bellarmine, as they will end the season against Bellarmine that weekend. So come out and support these girls along with their teammates, and we'll celebrate Lou as well.
I know I'm the only senior leaving and walking, so see y'all there.
Well, girls, best of luck the rest of the year, and thanks again for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, I'm Wes Chandler, and thank you for listening. Until then, you've been kicking it with the Colonels.